Hi friends, how are you? If you are preparing for FSO or FSSAI, whatever related to food science and technology, this channel will provide you the notes. In this video, you are going to see the structure of rice. We'll begin with the introduction of rice. Rice belongs to the family Poaceae. The scientific name of rice is Oryza sativa, and it is one of the leading food in the world. Rice grow in the area where sunshine and rain is abundant, and paddy is covered caryopsis because the grain is covered by husk. And rice is a staple food in India and many parts of the Asia. The word rice is derived from French term, and the rice is third highest worldwide produced crop. And the next, do you know the difference between paddy and rice grain? If the rice grain is with husk or hull, it is called paddy, and without husk or hull is called rice grain. And there are many types of rice. First one is brown rice, white rice, basmati rice, jasmine rice, and based upon structure, the rice is divided into three types: long grain rice, short grain rice, and medium grain rice. And definitely most of the people are aware of this. And the next is the structure of rice. There are many parts of the rice structure. First we will start with the hull. The hull is the outermost protective layer of rice, and the hull is also known as husk, and hull is made up of lignin and silica. Hull is indigestible, so it is removed before the rice is used. The process of removal of hull is called winnowing, and this hull is used in many ways like insulating material, and it is used in cement industry and as well as ceramic industry also. And you can observe here the winnowing process. And the next slide will start with the pericarp. It is responsible for color of rice, and the pericarp is the outer layer of green pigment, and the rice bran is removed during the polishing of rice. By polishing of rice, the nutrients are lost from the grain. The bran is rich in fiber and as well as essential fatty acids. Its fat content ranges from 18 to 23%. Similarly, the percentage of protein and starch. The oil from the rice is extracted and it is consumed as rice bran oil, and the rice bran oil contains antioxidants R or risenol and beta sterol, which helps in maintaining the blood cholesterol level. The rice bran oil is used as cooking oil in many parts of Asia. The fat content in bran become rancid at one point, so the bran is removed during polishing. In today's era, high bran food is most preferred due to its fiber content and body fat reducing properties. And the next is, in the next slide you can see the structure of rice, and in this slide the structure of rice is clearly displayed. The parts are differentiated very clearly. And the next part is endosperm. The endosperm is the innermost portion of rice grain, and it is majorly made up of starch granules along with some amount of proteins and fat around the embryo, and it acts as a source of nutrients which forms largest portion of grain. And the endosperm portion of rice grain stores starches which will form the caryopsis, and it forms the most nutritive portion of the seed. Thus it has important position in human diet. A layer forms outer covering of endosperm and helps in both storage and digestion. And the next part is aleurone layer. The aleurone layer is the outer layer of the endosperm, followed by the inner starchy endosperm, and it lies between pericarp or bran and the endosperm layer. But the cells are biochemically and structurally different in composition and in the structure. It acts as a protective layer against external pathogens. An aleurone layer consists of fats and oils that are used in seed development, and it provides sugars to the growth of roots, and the hydrolysis takes place is due to the release of alpha amylase. Aileron layer. After the function, the aileron layer get disintegrates, and this mechanism of aileron layer is used in brewing process to produce the malt. The next part is germ. The germ is also known as embryo, which is the fertile part of the rice bran that takes part in germination. The germ contain vitamin B complex, folic acid, and some minerals, and the germ and pericarp are removed during the milling, and it is rich in fatty acids. By the presence of these essential fatty acids, rancidity is occurred. To prevent the rancidity, the germ is removed during milling and processing. Nowadays it is added in protein shakes and some cookies to increase the nutrient content added. Thank you.